Captain Cromwell, welcome back. Glad to see that my plan for dealing with the Gorg, diversion at Theta Gate proved so devastatingly effective. I'm pleased to report that my battleships are ready to fight. The Gorg's number is finally up. We're gonna blast their Epsilon station to atoms. I've equipped the battleships with energy torpedoes. They should deal with the troublesome force shield that hampered our first assault on the base. Without a shield, the station doesn't stand a snowball's chance in hell. This will be gritty. Frontline stuff, so I don't expect you to get involved, Captain. Just stay back, provide us with cover, and enjoy the fireworks. Don't worry if it all happens too fast for you. I'll be reviewing my winning tactics in a series of lectures after the victory celebration.
Where the hell's everyone else?
They discovered us. The station has activated an IP blocker. Our other ships cannot exit subspace.
3 Gorg battleships have turned towards us, sir. They look rather menacing. Understood.
Ha! Crawl out of your burrows, maggots! You are all alone! Already the souls of our slain brethren circle your ship in readiness for the impending slaughter.
I can camouflage the ship if you wish, Captain, and we can retreat. They gave Norbank a good spanking.
Please camouflage the ship, Commander. I've no intention of running. Rear Admiral Norbank was defeated because of the station's fortress shield. For the moment, the shield is down.
An active force shield significantly decreases the effective radius of the blocking signal. That's why they have temporarily deactivated it.
Great. It should stay down for a while then. We'll sneak in and destroy the blocking device. Commander Sweetwater, do you think they're up to it?
Very droll, Captain. My performance in the asteroid field gave you ample proof of my abilities.
It was quite a party trick, I've got to hand it to you. Think you can manage without a beauty sleep in the lion's den this time? We've remained invisible for far longer than before. Did you change your diet?
Actually, Captain,
Yes.
I have studied the rudiments of her technique and improved upon them by boosting the effectiveness of our wave amplifiers and light absorbers. In a couple of hours, the ship will be able to emulate Ghost technology perfectly. If Commander Sweetwater allows me to study her implants, I can also copy those. It appears the majority are organic in origin.
Captain, tell your cyber pet that my brain is off limits. I'm not having her use it as a science lab.
I am not a cyber pet. I am an AI with a fully integrated personality.
Sounds about right. If AI stands for anal retentive ignoramus, that is.
That's enough. Angel is an essential member of our crew, Commander Sweetwater. She's just as entitled to your respect as everyone else. I won't stand for any more bickering. The duration and effectiveness of our camouflage has increased, and for now, that's all that counts.
If you trust this bucket of bolts to keep us hidden, that's your business. Just don't whine that I didn't think it worthy of your attention when our cover's blown and we've got 50 Gorg missiles bearing down on us.
The IP blocker has... Angel Wing hailing the Balthazar. Glad you made it, Rear Admiral.
Cut the smugness, Captain. If you hadn't been in such a rush to exit subspace, they wouldn't have had the chance to block all our other ships. We'll talk about this later. Try to keep out of the way. Delta combat formation.
Our squadrons are under attack. Warning, incoming enemy bombers.
Understood.
Enemy shield has collapsed. Task complete.
Understood.
Warning, shield. Enemy squadron destroyed. Enemy squadron destroyed. Target device disabled.
Calling all battleships. Reload your energy torpedoes. Target the port shield. Fire!
Target ship is being evacuated. Enemy shield has collapsed.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Enemy squadron destroyed. Target ship is being evacuated. Enemy squadron destroyed. Enemy shield has collapsed.
Sir, the Balthazar has taken a serious hit. I hope... receiving you loud and clear, Balthazar. What's your situation?
I am Lieutenant Marcus. We have sustained serious damage, sir. Several of our officers are injured on the bridge. Rear Admiral Norbank has lost contact. Captain Munchinson is not responding to hail. Comms are down. You have to help. Captain, please, take control of the fleet.
Copy that, Balthazar. Fall back.
Emergency.
Attention all ships. This is Captain Marcus Cromwell of the Angel Wing. Rear Admiral Norbank has been incapacitated. I'm taking temporary command.
Beware. Troy, the mighty Achilles is banging at your gates.
Understood. Aye, aye, sir. Aye, aye, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
In position.
Sir, the fortress shield has collapsed. Aye, aye, sir. Understood. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Aye, aye, sir. Aye, aye, sir.
Enemy shield has collapsed.
Understood. Aye, aye, sir.
Task complete. Enemy shield has collapsed. Target ship is being evacuated.
Aye, aye, sir.
Enemy shield has collapsed. Task complete. Target ship is being evacuated.
Aye, aye, sir. Understood. Yes, sir.
shield has collapsed. Warning, we are under attack. Enemy shield has collapsed. Warning, shield down. In position.
Aye, aye, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Aye, aye, sir. Affirmative.
Warning, our squadrons are under attack. Target device disabled.
Aye, aye, sir. Understood.
Target device disabled. Target device disabled. Warning, we are under attack. Target device disabled. Warning, our squadrons are under attack. Enemy shield has collapsed. Target device disabled. shield has collapsed. Task complete. Target device disabled.
Sir, the Gorg space fleet has been wiped out. Great work, people. Thank you for your commitment. Do you wish to participate in the destruction of the base, sir?
Target device disabled. Target device disabled.
Yes, sir. Understood.
Enemy squadron destroyed.
Affirmative.
Warning, our squadrons are under attack.
The Black Moon is no longer the focus of my dreams. It has become a backdrop for cannon fire, exploding ships and stations. The visions grow more intense as I travel farther away from home. Home. These days the word has a hollow ring to it. Am I right to let events sweep me along like this? But I cannot indulge in such thoughts. At this stage, even a small lapse in attention could cost millions of lives, billions. This is no time to lose my resolve. We drove the Gorgs from the Aatrox system and seized control. We have plans to erect another fortress station. If ceasefire negotiations prove fruitful, we may usher in a more lasting peace with the reigning clan. Unfortunately, this will not guarantee complete stability. The Vardrags have warned us that the Gorgs are far from unified when it comes to political matters. Conflicts between clans are common, and the ruling clan's authority is not absolute. Clans that declare themselves renegades are free to attack ships that stray into their systems, ceasefire or no ceasefire. Inevitably, this schism means that many more lives must be risked and lost. Rear Admiral Norbank has promoted me to Commodore and has placed the heavy cruiser Avalanche under my command. This allows him to send me on highly perilous missions in the most fiercely contested sectors. I should have guessed there would be a catch. Working with Commander Sweetwater and the Ghosts, we operate as a quick response unit. Our duty is to support reconnaissance missions, protecting the Ghosts, and reacting to incidents on the bloody and mutinous frontier. The importance of our role is matched only by the phenomenal risks involved. I can only hope that Angel is correct, and that somehow our actions will prove to be steps on the path to our ultimate goal, the liberation of Earth. As for the Ghosts, they're fascinating company, really. I feel a sort of adolescent pride that the Ghosts have chosen me as their partner, even if this was mainly down to luck. Their liaison officer, Commander Sweetwater, is almost as difficult to handle as the Ghost scouts themselves. At least I don't end up sparring with the latter on a daily basis. Given the extent of her abilities, I feel Sweetwater's arrogance is forgivable. Perhaps we cannot really consider her human anymore. She spent a long time in MIST, the Ghost's system, and they have altered her, both anatomically and mentally. She has capabilities the average human can only dream about. I must confess that I envy her at times. Like Angel, she is both my closest ally and a distant enigma.
Vacation is over, Commodore. The ghosts have brought me some interesting news. Even Central Command haven't heard about this yet. Our scouts have encountered an inactive mechanoid within Ragra territory. It's floating among the asteroids as if dead. We have never seen anything like this before. Your AI, I beg your pardon, I mean Miss Angel, seems very excited. She believes we should take a closer look at this anomaly. And I agree. We ought to find out what happened to it, and how it ended up out of action. I'm sure you're aware how valuable this discovery may turn out to be. I've anticipated a positive response, Commodore. We're already prepared for departure.
Sir, the recon data was accurate. There is a mechanoid at the coordinates given.
What did you expect? A line of go-go dancers?
The Scout's talent for retrieving sensitive information...
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative.
...without being detected is unrivaled. We have nothing but the greatest respect for them. The only unexpected thing here is that I was the first to be told about such an important discovery.
You weren't the first, Commander. I was.
Of course. But I understand that Rear Admiral Norbank has yet to hear of this.
That's my understanding, too.
Well, whoever knows about it, I owe you my thanks, Commander.
You don't owe me a thing, Commodore. If you happen to benefit from something I say, that's just a coincidence. If you're so desperate to show your gratitude, you can start by replacing the pastel pink sheets in my cabin.
You're right. I'm sure they clash with your eyeshadow. Calling all ships. Do not open fire on the mechanoid under any circumstances. I repeat, under no circumstances should you fire at the mechanoid. If it decides to wake up, we're all dead.
Copy that, sir. Copy that, Commodore. We are not opening fire.
Its energy level is so low that a few shots probably won't recharge it to a critical level, but that's not a theory I want to test. The use of the data scanner should be well within acceptable parameters. If we leave it behind, I calculate it will take approximately 16 months to gather sufficient sunlight to reactivate itself. Using the scanner will reduce its recharge time to 5.5 months.
How did it get to this state?
I have insufficient data to form a cogent hypothesis. If I get the opportunity to take a closer look, maybe I will be able to tell you more.
What does the data tell us?
The mechanoid body is basically nanomolecular. It consists of tiny machines. These machines can organize themselves into almost any shape imaginable. With its energy level so low, the main algorithms of the mechanoid software are inactive. In its current state, I believe I could even take control of it.
Then you could even destroy it.
Destroy it? Yes, I could do that. Of course, that would prevent my studying it further.
It's a mechanoid, Angel, not a damn butterfly. It's too big to take with us, and besides, energy from the ship's system might reanimate it.
I'm going over. This is unbelievable. They've created the perfect hardware. Everything is so comfortable.
Angel, return immediately. The mechanoid's energy level is increasing.
Don't panic. The energy increase is only me. I've got everything under control. Give me a chance to dig deeper. I need more time.
Time's not on our side. You should know better than to gamble like this. The only thing that we know about this technology is that it's extremely destructive. If you can destroy it, do so. Then come back immediately. Angel? Angel, do you hear me? Angel, answer me!
Asagauni, surube torerete, mora nichu.
I do not understand. Please repeat. Is there a problem?
Commodore, Angel is talking in Japanese.
Japanese? Why? Did anyone understand what she just said?
Well, technically, her native language is Japanese. My knowledge of the language is rudimentary, but it sounds to me like poetry.
Poetry? Angel, return immediately. That's an order. Angel, are you still there?
The air shimmers. White flight of an unknown insect.
Commodore, I think we may be in trouble.
I'm pleased to see you. All those years of academic study weren't wasted, Mr. Veltman.
Something must have tipped the balance of her mind. She's reciting poems, haikus. Her artistic subroutines have taken over. It may be a defense strategy to protect her mind against the aggressive mechanoid algorithms.
Just what we need, a poetry recital. Can we do anything to help her?
I'm afraid we can do nothing but wait.
Angel, listen to me. You have to come back immediately. Are you all right?
Sleet-dappled snowscape. Warm imprint in bedsheets split by a single pane.
Bedsheets? Angel, what are you talking about? What happened to you? Are you there?
Barns burnt down. Now I can see the moon.
Sir, Gorg ships have arrived.
Slide.
You craven maggots! Did If you really believe that real warriors would be fooled by your greased handshakes and supplicatory lips, did you think we wouldn't see through the painted mask of hypocrisy?
Understood.
Fools! Shaglock recognizes no treaty save the eternal covenant of death in glorious battle.
Sir, we estimate they're at least twice as strong as us. All units, raise your shields. Angel, your karaoke slot's over. Return to the ship. We cannot stay here and fight.
Look thus upon this crumbling world. A star at dawn, a petal in the breeze. A bubble trembling on a dreamer's lid. A guttering flame, a shadow and a sneeze.
Angel, wake up. The Gorgs will either blow us to pieces, or the fight will recharge the mechanoid. We're all going to die here with you. You've got to come back.
Autumn wind. Gods, Buddha. Lies, lies, lies.
Sir, we'll have to commit ourselves soon. Awaiting your orders.
Commodore, we have to go. We don't stand a chance.
We can't leave Angel behind. And we can't allow the Gorgs to get the mechanoid. Affirmative.
Even if it means our lives?
The Professor is right. We need the mechanoid at all costs.
Angel?
Everything's all right, Commodore. I experienced some problems with my personalities, but they've been rectified. My analysis is still incomplete, but I can use some of the mechanoid systems against the Gorgs. I'll be able to control their ships for a short period of time. Do not forget, Commodore, our possessing of this mechanoid is the key to rescuing Earth.
Your personalities? What kind of personalities are you talking about? Affirmative. There'll be time for that later, Doctor. Attention all ships, we're engaging in combat. Understood.
Commodore, I have disabled the bloodshed shield.
Warning. We are under attack. Warning. Our squadrons are under attack. Enemy squadrons destroyed. Enemy squadrons destroyed.
I have disabled the engines of the Mauler.
Yes, sir.
Commodore, we have a problem. The mechanoid is recharging fast because of all the dispersed energy. It is going to escape from under my control.
What? How much time do we have left?
Less than 10 minutes. I'll be able to escape in time, but don't move too far away.
Warning. Weapon disabled.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Warning. Weapon disabled. Warning. Engine disabled. Warning.
I have overloaded the weapon generator of the bloodshed.
Incoming enemy fighters.
Commodore, the Mauler is yours.
Affirmative.
Warning. Shield down. Support energy low. Device powering down. Emergency. Hull integrity is critical. Warning. Ship is being evacuated.
Sure. The scout's talent for a...
You... That's...
Well,
You don't owe me a thing, Commodore. If you happen to benefit from something I said...
you're right. Copy that, sir. How did it get... Understood. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Task complete. Scientific analysis complete.
What does the data tell us?
The mechanoid body is basically nanomolecular. It consists of tiny machines. These machines can organize themselves into almost any shape imaginable, With its energy level so low, the main algorithms of the mechanoid software are inactive. In its current state, I believe I could even take control of it.
Then you could even destroy it. It's...
Don't panic. The energy increase is only me. I've got every...
Time's not on our side. I do... Commodore. Japan. Well, take... Commodore. I'm... Just... I'm... Ain't... Bed... Sir, Gorg ships have arrived.
You craven maggots! Did you really believe that real warriors would...
Unknown
Sir, we estimate they're at least twice as strong as us. All units, raise your shields. Angel, your karaoke slot's over. Return to the ship. We cannot stay here and fight.
Look thus upon this crumbling world.
Angel, wait.
Autumn.
Sir,
Commodore,
we can't. And we can't.
even if...
Angel?
Every...
Your person. They'll be... Yes, sir. Aye, aye, sir. Affirmative.
Warning. Incoming enemy fighters. Warning. Incoming enemy bombers.
Yes, sir.
Warning. We are under attack.
Commodore, I have disabled the bloodshed shield.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Shields down. Warning. Engine disabled.
Yes, sir.
Warning. We have been detected. Warning. Our squadrons are under attack. Warning. We have been detected.
I have activated the IP drive of the raider.
We have lost the gunship. Target ship is being evacuated. Warning.
Understood.
Commodore, we have a problem. The mechanoid is recharging fast because of all the dispersed energy. It is going to escape from under my control.
What? How much time do we have left?
Less than 10 minutes. I'll be able to escape in time, but don't move too far away.
Destroyed. Enemy task complete. Warning. Weapon disabled. Warning. Incoming enemy bombers. Target ship is being evacuated.
Aye, aye, sir. Affirmative.
Enemy squadron destroyed.
I have disabled the engines of the Mauler. Commodore, the darkness is yours.
Understood.
Enemy shield has collapsed.
Aye, aye, sir.
Task complete.
Understood.
Unable to complete task. Unable to complete task. Warning. We are under attack.
I have overloaded the weapon generator of the darkness.
Warning. All engines disabled. Target ship is being evacuated.
Affirmative.
Unable to complete task. Unable to complete task. Complete task.
Understood.
I have activated the IP drive of the Menace.
Unable to complete task. Enemy shield has collapsed.
Yes, sir.
Unable to complete task. Task complete.
I have overloaded the weapon generator of the darkness.
Unable to complete task. Enemy ship lost.
Aye, aye, sir. Affirmative.
Enemy ship found.
Commodore, I have disabled the Mauler's shield.
Understood.
Unable to complete task.
Affirmative.
Warning. Shield down. enemy have been detected.
Affirmative.
Unable to complete task.
Aye, aye, sir. Yes, sir. Aye, aye, sir. Affirmative.
Warning. Incoming enemy fighters.
I have activated the IP drive of the ambush. Commodore, the mechanoid has recharged. I have lost my control over it.
Affirmative.
Enemy shield has collapsed. Target ship is being evacuated.
Why didn't it attack us?
One icicle short, another is long. Why is it like that?
Well, Commodore, either we're on the biggest lucky streak of all time, or fate itself has intervened to help us uncover the secret of weakening the mechanoids. The ghosts have found another inactive mechanoid, this time within the domain of the Ragras. It seems that for some reason, this territory is unfavorable for mechanoids. We missed out on the first one. It's time to go big game hunting.
sir! You have to see this!
Are these enemy fighters? Have they disabled a mechanoid?
That is the implication. This is the same specimen that defeated the Gorg fleet. I recognize it.
But our sensors told us it left with an incredibly high energy level.
Not anymore. Technically, it is dead.
What the hell could kill a mechanoid? Lieutenant, hail those fighters.
There is no answer, sir.
That's hardly surprising. These aren't fighters. They are living creatures.
Would you be so kind as to tell us everything you know about these creatures?
As yet, I do not have any significant information.
I suppose that the ghosts know about them, right? Please, Commander.
There is no time for arguments. We have to acquire the mechanoid's body. It is completely inactive. I will be able to study it in safety. If I can ascertain the exact way it operates...
Affirmative. Aye, aye, sir. Aye, aye, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative.
we will finally have a weapon to use against them.
At the moment, I'm more interested in the weapons these fighters are armed with.
I'm afraid we'll get acquainted sooner than we'd like. Look.
Sir, the fighters are approaching. We've destroyed them all, sir!
Destroyed.
Commander Sweetwater, if there are any ghosts in the vicinity, have them seek out the mothership, or whatever it is that these creatures came from. They don't look like they could survive alone in deep space.
Sorry, Commodore. The ghosts can't help you this time.
I guess it doesn't fit into their grand plan. Dr. Veltman, please.
A second wave of attackers, Commodore! There's lots of them! Aye, aye, sir. Understood. Aye, aye, sir. Aye, aye, sir.
Warning. Incoming enemy bombers.
Understood.
Enemy squadron destroyed.
Aye, aye, sir. Aye, aye, sir. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative. Commodore, shield integrity is decreasing. They're draining energy from it.
Warning. Shields down. Warning. Incoming enemy.
What are they shooting with? Analyze it.
Are under it.
Their weapons create some form of ionizing field. It does not cause any physical damage, but it could ruin all equipment on board.
Even devices shielded against attack? Even the ones with fail-safes?
That's right. Life support, the generators responsible for maintaining structural integrity, everything with absolutely no exceptions. The ship will literally fall apart from the inside.
I think that's it, sir. We need to find out where these fighters came from.
We do? I'm not so sure that's wise.
Incoming enemy bombers.
Understood. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Understood. Affirmative.
Enemy squadron destroyed. Enemy squadron destroyed.
Sir, our sensors detected some kind of space distortion 34 kilometers from here, but it vanished almost immediately.
It appears to have used an unknown space shift method. Their mothership has almost certainly left.
Taking the secret of defeating the mechanoids with it. Damn it.
I don't mean to talk out of turn, sir, but we could not have endured their fighters for much longer. Our ships are in a less than satisfactory condition.
Damage report.
This is the Sparta reporting. Everything's all right, Commodore. We made it through in one piece.
This is the Brutus reporting. We did not suffer any serious damage.
Avalanche ready for action.
We can't hang around with these damaged ships. We're returning to the Atrox system. Angel... I hope this carcass was worth fighting for.
Possessing it is worth any price.
Possessing it? You want to bring it along? Angel, I hate to tell you this, but I don't think it's going to fit in your suitcase.
Commodore, in the world of the mechanoids, the restrictions of schematic thinking no longer apply.
Universal Technology Assimilation process started.
No, stop it at once.
Assimilation complete.
Captain, Commodore, this is Vice Admiral Arthur Norbank. We'll address your recent absences and intermittent reports later. Right now, we've got something far more important on our plate. A relatively powerful rebel Gorg clan, the Ragad or Bramag or... Well, the name's not important. The clan has invited us to come and sign a peace treaty. I don't like the smell of this one bit. I want to arrive at the peace talks with some serious firepower. I'm not going to be duped like some rookie pacifist. Someone's got to stay and babysit our fortress, so I'm ordering your unit back there immediately. Return to the Avalon station without any delay. You'll have nothing to do. Perhaps you can finally get some rest. If any Gorg stragglers stray into our space, just remind them about the ceasefire. Hurry up! The second you arrive at the station, we move out.
Attention all units! Attention all units! This is Robert Wong, commander of the Avalon. Red alert! Gorg ships have entered the sector through the Theta Gate. Commodore Cromwell, prepare to meet them.
Foolish human scum. The time for revenge is nigh. The glorious Warknight clan will rip you shrieking from the galaxy. Feel honored that you shall perish at the hand of such mighty warriors!
Sir, the enemy has arrived. They outnumber us by a ratio of at least 3 to 1.
Some Gorg stragglers, eh? Perhaps we should remind them about the ceasefire.
Vice Admiral Norbank was so desperate not to fall into a trap that he took all his battleships with him. Looks like we're on our own. Perhaps we can defend the station until our fleet returns. Norbank should realize sooner or later that he's been stood up.
Why don't we retreat through the wormhole? We can return later with more ships. It makes no sense playing the hero.
The station's fort shield will provide us with adequate cover. Just so long as we don't allow the Gorgs to use their siege laser, we have a chance. In any case, Commander, I don't run from battles. I thought you'd have learned that about me by now.
Honestly, Commodore, stop pining for the days when all a leader needed was a square jaw and stubble. It's about time that you realized how tactically valuable we both are. Neither of us can risk our lives on a whim. And don't even get me started on the ship.
Commodore, our chances of survival are very low, and the risk involved is disproportionate to the significance of the battle. But I realize that pointing out the wisdom of Commander Sweetwater's words will do nothing to change your mind, so instead, I'm going to call your attention to another option. I have nearly completed my analysis of the mechanoid body. I have discovered how it transforms energy for movement and for firing.
To the point, please, Angel.
Using the energy structure of the ship, I am now able to create a mechanoid energy matrix. There are, however, two major disadvantages to take into account. Firstly, the Angel Wing will be left almost completely defenseless. Secondly, it will only have a limited amount of energy, and without a solid body, it can't recharge itself.
Do you mean that you're able to create a mechanoid?
Not quite. I shall briefly become a mechanoid, but in reality I shall have no physical form.
That makes about as much sense as those haikus you've started spouting.
Those had the underlying meaning, Rear Admiral. Just like my previous words.
I've done a little research about these strange poems since then. There are some really wise ones among them.
So what is going to be your decision?
It's like how it is. I realize it myself. On each year's last day.
Sir, the Gorgs are within firing range. We're awaiting your orders.
In position.
Engage the fleet. Let's... see what Angel can do.
Understood.
Warning. Our squadrons are under attack. Enemy shield has collapsed. Target ship is being evacuated. Warning. Squadron out of ammunition.
Yes, sir.
Warning. Our squadrons are under attack. Enemy shield has collapsed. Warning. Squadron out of ammunition.
Yes, sir.
Target ship is being evacuated. Warning. We are under attack. Warning. Squadron out of ammunition.
Understood.
Warning. Our squadrons are under attack. Warning. Incoming enemy bombers. Warning. Incoming enemy fighters. Enemy...
Yes, sir. Aye, aye, sir. Affirmative.
Warning. Squadron out of ammunition.
Aye, aye, sir. Aye, aye, sir.
Warning. Shields down.
Affirmative.
Enemy shield has collapsed. Enemy squadron destroyed. Warning. Squadron out of ammunition. We have lost a fighter.
Affirmative, sir. The Gorgs are assembling into siege laser formation. Sir, a second siege laser. Just what we need.
Enemy shield has collapsed. Target ship is being evacuated. Warning. Squadron out of ammunition.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
We have lost a gunship. Enemy shield has collapsed. Warning. Gunship squadron destroyed. Warning. Our squadrons are under attack. Warning. Squadron out of ammunition.
Understood.
Warning. Incoming enemy bombers. Enemy shield has collapsed.
Affirmative. Understood.
Target ship is being evacuated. Warning. Squadron out of ammunition. We have lost a fighter. Warning. We are under attack. Warning. Fighter squadron destroyed. We have lost a fighter.
Understood.
Warning. Our squadrons are under attack. Enemy shield has collapsed. Warning. Fighter squadron destroyed. Target ship is being evacuated. Warning. Squadron out of ammunition.
Aye, aye, sir. Affirmative.
collapsed. Enemy squadron destroyed. Target ship is being evacuated. Warning. Squadron out of ammunition. Warning, our squadrons are under attack. Enemy shield has collapsed. Target ship is being evacuated. Warning, squadron out of ammunition.
Understood.
Warning, our squadrons are under attack. Enemy shield has collapsed. Target ship is being evacuated. Warning, squadron out of ammunition. Warning, our squadrons are under attack. Enemy shield has collapsed. Warning, squadron out of ammunition. Enemy shield has collapsed.
Yes, sir.
Enemy shield has collapsed. Warning, our squadrons are under attack. Target ship is being evacuated.
Welcome, Commodore. Allow me express my sincere gratitude for your heroic actions. In the short time that you have spent with us, you have proved your talent and daring beyond any possible doubt. As a mark of respect, I would like to entrust you with a most important and highly confidential diplomatic mission. As you already know, though the reigning Gorg clan signed a ceasefire agreement with our forces, the treaty did not prove as effective as we had hoped. The reigning clan refused to accept the responsibility for the skirmishes, citing the hostile activity of renegade battle clans. Between you and me, I suspect that these claims may be more than a little disingenuous. As internal conflict puts more and more pressure on him, the Gorg Emperor cannot afford the threat of an external enemy. An uncertain ceasefire simply will not do. He wants peace. Peace talks will be unpopular with the rebel clans, so they are going to take place under wraps. Commodore, it will be your responsibility to meet with the Imperial Envoy and ensure that the treaty gets signed. Your involvement is not just our decision. The Gorg leaders specifically requested that you be present. It seems you have earned their trust and respect. The location for the meeting is the Herlas system. I suspect it is unfamiliar to you. It is unfamiliar to most people. That is rather the point. It is a secluded place with one known wormhole. It has no inhabited planets. You will not have any escorts this time. The Gorgs will also arrive with a single ship. As I have said, discretion is paramount. For once, firepower won't get center stage. Be very careful, and don't forget, in this mission, you are an ambassador for the entire human race.
Wow. Looks like they really did come alone. I wonder what the catch is this time.
I think the Gorgs are sincere in their calls for peace. We've had reports of severe internal battles breaking out across their homelands. They haven't got the resources for war on two fronts.
Come on, Captain. Optimism is nice in the case of environment protectors, and it is even a delectable thing in the case of humanist leagues. But this is the rough reality. Pessimism is the foundation of survival.
Commander Sweetwater, please disable our camouflage. Even pessimists can't stay hidden forever. Greetings to clan leader Zatuk, whose father is Movar, the Comet Spitter, whose father is Raghir, the Lash of 1,000 Barbs. I am honored by your presence.
Greetings to Marcus from the Cromwell clan, whose father is Richard the Settler. We come in peace. Chief Marcus, we Gorgs do not like wasting words on false pleasantries. We both know why we are here. We want to put an end to this war. Do you find anything objectionable in my words?
Your words are clear and wise, Chief Zatuk. We have only to agree on the conditions.
Very well. Our conditions are as follows. You may keep the system of the Rogar clan. Your battleships may no longer use the Theta Gate. In addition...
Looks like you owe me a drink, Commodore. Gorg ships are closing on us.
Chief Zatuk, what is the meaning of this? Is your word worth so little?
Hail, cadaverous human! How dare you question my honor? The word of Azordan is a bond. If I desired, I could crush you in an instant. I have no need for cowardly tricks.
Commander Sweetwater, can you determine which clan these ships belong to?
Their markings indicate that they are affiliated with the Ragra clan.
Chief Zatuk, 8 of the Ragra clan's vessels are approaching. If you had no foreknowledge of this, then I apologize for my previous words.
I have been betrayed! Someone must have told them the location of this meeting.
Understood.
Well, if it's a battle they desire, they shall have it! War cry! Red alert! Chief Marcus, this is our battle. You stay out of this.
As you wish.
Commodore, the war cry cannot win alone.
And what if we help out a little?
If we take maximum advantage of our camouflage, we should be relatively safe. But I still rate the war cry's chances of survival at less than 5%.
Peace with Zatuk's no good to us if he's floating around the sector in pieces.
Commodore, there is one other thing. 4 ghost ships escorted us here in secret. They say they are more than happy to help us put this war to bed. They're prepared to recognize your seniority and follow any orders you have. Commodore, please look after them.
This is a glorious day for the Ragra clan. See how the all-powerful Zatuk...
Warning. Squadron out of ammunition.
Understood. Understood.
Cowards without his hordes of underlings to protect him.
Yes, sir.
Glorious day! What do the Ragras know of glory? You are worthless mongrel cowards! You are no more than insects, creeping from the rankest corners of space to nip at the flesh of great predators. Scuttle back to your dens before I flatten you beneath my thumb.
This is Commodore Marcus Cromwell. I'm the leader of the human delegation for peace. I call on the Ragra clan to depart immediately. If you do not, we will consider your intrusion an act of aggression.
What do we have here? The maggot who blew up the... It's Captain Rag, leveler of mountains. Was my brother. Hear how his soul bellows for vengeance from the pits of Shaglock's belly.
Enemy shield has collapsed. Enemy squadron destroyed. Warning. Squadron out of ammunition. Enemy ship disabled.
Yes, sir. Understood. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Target ship is being evacuated. Enemy ship disabled. Enemy shield has collapsed.
Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Target ship is being evacuated.
Sir, the Gorg fleet is retreating. We are victorious.
Commodore, the Ghosts are in serious trouble. They tracked down the Locust Queen, the Locust mothership. They engaged it in battle, but the situation doesn't look good. If we don't help them, they'll be wiped out. We must leave immediately.
Engaged it in battle? Where? How? I thought the Ghosts stayed out of fights.
That's correct. But the Locust Queen could spell the end of their entire race. Commodore, please. Time's running out.
What do you know about this Locust Queen? What's going on? Last time it was mentioned, you said you had no significant information on it. Now I find the Ghosts have launched an attack without telling anyone, and I'm supposed to bail them out? Trust is a two-way street, Commander. How can we help when you're so secretive?
There's a time and a place for all this, Commodore. While you're up there on your high horse, the Ghosts are getting slaughtered.
Perhaps they should have waited for our permission rather than going it alone. If they destroy the Locust Queen, we may never learn the secret of defeating the mechanoids.
The Ghosts don't need your permission to defend themselves. If we don't stop the Locusts, they'll consume all life forms, humans included. We can't let it escape.
Don't lose your cool, Commander. I have no intention of leaving the Ghosts to fend for themselves. We need to find out how they disabled the mechanoids and stop them from sucking the whole galaxy dry. Admiral Anderson placed the battleship Guardian under my command at the beginning of the week. Commander Hilary Carson can't wait to prove her talent. Here's her chance.
all dead. We're too late.
What an abomination! Let's erase it from the galaxy!
Commodore Cromwell, my ship is equipped with a siege laser. We can use it against her if you wish.
Understood. Understood.
Unable to complete task.
Understood. Yes, sir. Aye, aye, sir. Aye, aye, sir. Yes, sir.
I'm sorry, Commodore, but that is not a good idea. You have seen what these creatures can do to a mechanoid. I am not prepared to let them do the same to me.
Well, well, well. I thought programs were expected to obey without question.
You are right, Commander. Programs are.
Can we put this to one side for now? We'll just have to find another way to take out Her Majesty. Yes, sir. Understood. Aye, aye, sir. Affirmative.
Enemy squadron destroyed. Warning, incoming
Yes, sir.
Warning, our squadrons are under attack. We have lost a fighter. Enemy squadron destroyed. Warning, fighter squadron destroyed. Warning, our squadrons are under attack. We have lost a fighter. Warning, we are under attack. Enemy squadron destroyed. Warning, our squadrons are under attack. We have lost a fighter.
Commodore, I must remind you that obtaining the Queen's weapon is of paramount importance. If we fail to do so, we may miss out on our last chance to save Earth.
Destroyed. Enemy squadron destroyed.
Yes, sir.
Receiving data. Just one more minute and I'll have unraveled their secret. I got it.
Scientific analysis complete. Task complete.
Have the required information. Using the data we gathered, I think I can design a replica of the Queen's energy skeeter weapon. It's by no means a final solution, but we will no longer be defenseless against the mechanoids.
At last, there'll be no more running from fights. Spread the word. The Queen is dead.
They ordered that I return home. I realize that the colony is not my real home, but a weary spacefarer like myself needs all the solace he can get. Home sounds so much more comforting than Central Command, even if the name is a lie. Noah's scientists towed the body of the recently defeated Locust Queen to their orbital laboratories and pulled it to pieces. Apparently, their efforts are already bearing fruit. In addition to discovering the secret of the energy skeeter weapon, they claim to have made several important breakthroughs as a result of their findings. The Angel Wing has returned so that the prototype anti-mechanoid weapon can be mounted on the ship. As for our future, returning to Earth no longer seems like a suicide mission. However, the odds are still heavily stacked against us. Angel has reassured us that our chances of defeating the entity grow larger by the day. Naturally, she is central to our success. Her personality has undergone rapid changes since she occupied and ultimately merged with the weakened mechanoid body. It frightens me to say it, but it is almost as if she is gradually becoming a mechanoid herself. But this is no time for pre-fight jitters. Even if I knew for certain that she was untrustworthy, there would be little I could do to oppose her. The Vardrags don't see it that way. We're starting to run into problems. The Angel Wing has undergone many changes. Despite our best efforts to keep the Vardrags in the dark, sooner or later, they were bound to find out. Our new power terrifies them. They are utterly controlled by their primal fear of the mechanoids. I'm afraid that the time draws near where they will demand the destruction of Angel and the Angel Wing. We could never agree to this. Tensions are already fraught. Such an impasse could only lead to open conflict. In order to prevent the situation deteriorating, my childhood friend, Rob Scheinman, has traveled to the main Vardrag system, hoping that a personal visit may achieve better results. On my part, I have initiated negotiations with the Vardrag garrison, defending the Alpha Gate, requesting permission to pass through. As I expected, they avoided the issue on several occasions, but recently they have stopped responding to our communications altogether. Unable to account for this behavior, we have dispatched one of our frigates to the Alpha Gate to find out what is going on.